Glad to be with you on this last school day of the week, the last hour. And I just made it. I got in at 10:22 and in my room. And this is the 5th Bible school I've been to this week. Monday, 1, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and here on Friday. And I'm glad to be able to share. All right, a little about my background. I was a Presbyterian missionary in Korea, a very strong, growing church that I'll mention. Church history, missions, evangelism. And then in '67, the Lord led me into an important ministry, and the best way to plant new churches in India. It's been proven the last 7 years. And so I began in
Silver matches, but blue burn.
I brought the flower light. Hi, Nathan.
Hey, Dog.
How are you?
Good, good.
Are you going to have a good weekend?
Oh, yeah.
Will you miss us?
No,
Will you pray for us?
no.
Okay. Hi, Christian.
Are you pseudo-Christian?
By what?
Okay, when we get bored, guys, we know what we can do. We're waiting for next meal.
Oh, Julia got it.
You can look through the viewfinder if you want.
Thank
See
you.
it.
Nice bed. Oh my goodness. Oh. Snow on the camera. Everybody,
What?
Nobody move. Everything is okay. That's
What? What the heck? Alright, dude, wait a second here. So whenever this happens, you just keep recording. It's gonna... just hit this part.
Are we still recording in there?
See what kind of signal. I'm not getting the signal yet, so we're fine. Just get over here. What the heck? Hey, you got a little
okay, baby.
You gotta watch there.
Now. Whoa.
Okay, because I'm not sure if I want that or that, so I have 10 minutes.
Where's Mark?
He just walking
He's
out like right now.
yeah, Brian's laughing.
It's not do his stuff. It's okay. Thank you.
Brian's
So
laughing.
nice.
Brian, did you know you're laughing right now?
Yes, nice.
Did you know you're laughing right now? Here comes Becky.
Hi, Nathan.
Oh, this is so nice.
Brian, what are you doing? Oh, Miriam. Oh, Miriam.
Can I
Nice
go?
I'm sitting
Yeah.
here with you.
Yeah, there you go.
Nathan! John.
With what? German?
John.
Job?
Yeah.
This is Moore's. These are it's Faisal and these are Mrs. Moore's. Faisal's Mrs. Moore's.
Did you trust?
Coming up here.
Do I have to be natural?
It's like this.
Ooh, nice shoes.
This thing go.
Look at the tubes. Look at the tubes. Notice the tubes. Please. And how are you today? Oh, nice covering. Wow.
quicker. Don't say your lines quicker, but react quicker. And have more energy. Move. Start talking out loud. Out loud. Out loud. You three. Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
So there's hours of footage of
I'm
you.
gonna die!
Oh my gosh, I haven't showered.
I haven't started.
I haven't showered since yesterday.
Would you like to look at the food?
I go like, I'm starting to go every 2 days, like
Yeah.
or more. Oh, I mean,
You could turn.
So are they not cooking?
yeah, they are told me to watch. So I'm really good at watching, but I don't know.
Okay, Mom, they look like this now.
Yeah. Oh, you got.
Tim is the.
Okay.
Settings.
Oui.
On
Ich bin held.
Held? Just twice held.
Nice.
What to say? I am cold. I come cold.
No, ich bin.
Ich bin ein Berliner.
Yeah.
At the table.
You just finished talking to Todd.
For store. The Canadian Superstore.
Costco, you're gonna be amazing.
Costco is amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Okay, lasagna.
Oh my goodness.
Here.
Everything goes everywhere because they're still trying to.
How do you want to serve this one? Should I just sprinkle this on? Why not? Why not?
Is there any more cheese or more cheese?
Okay, my.
Sometimes it's just cheese.
That's not cheese cheese.
Grated cheese.
Is it? Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's riba kaiser. We don't know what it is, but we use it. Okay. I'm scared. That's so stupid. Oh yeah. Really? Oh my word. Okay, this is embarrassing. Hey Nick, put your plate up.
It's embarrassing for you.
Okay. Okay. Look smaller.
Yeah. Just the ever plentiful.
growing.
Do you want to scoop soup on?
Do we should maybe take a straw or something?
Mmm.
Yeah.
Yummy.
Amazing taste.
Amazing taste, how sweet the stuff.
Mmm. Thank you.
Here, wait, have soup.
Oh, get some soup with that. Thank you.
Parmesan on, man. It's not like
Okay.
you just gotta-
Faisal's this one yours?
We love you again.
Yeah, okay, now I'm with it.
Don't mind Nathan.
What was this about?
Is this your shirt? Well, I don't want so much, so I'll just take a sip and eat it right
I wanted to say, what on earth are you doing? That's a question.
How about we sing 85 on Sunday?
Alright.
I'm just watching.
Oh, okay.
Hey Mowgli, how about you flicking that old mean fly off of your Papa Bear's nose? Ouch! Boy, when you flick a fly, you really... Why, you flat-nosed, little-eyed, flaky freak. Give me back my man cub. There he is.
Okay.
How back and rusted east.
Finish.
Did it just happen that way?
And after as well as Christian
It's in here.
Because he's
The other
clean.
half of the sink.
Some people don't know that.
Hey.
Take the,
It's cleaning it up. That's what the tenting is.
Right.
Thanks.
is it in the back?
wow. Total coffee.
This is how the shot goes. You like this.
Pull over your head, talk,
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Gotta be somewhere really
Lemon thing, newest guy.
How about starting to start us out, right?
What's that, 50?
What are you trying to pull, dude?
That's all I got, man.
Hey, how much is a hot chocolate?
Good coffee.
Kind of lousy, I'd say.
Louder! Start over!
Oh, kind of lousy, I'd say. What about yours?
It's been better.
Yeah, you know, I haven't been in this coffee house in a long time. It's changed.
Yeah, time just flies by.
But it's nice. I like what they've done with the place.
Yeah, it's cool.
Thanks.
So, customer of the month. Oh.
Okay.
So, what's your girlfriend doing tonight?
Oh, she's out with some of her friends.
How's it going between you two?
Oh, we had another argument last night.
What happened?
Oh, brother, the usual. She was complaining again. If I would ever pay attention to her, but I can't remember what she exactly said because I wasn't listening. Who cares? I'm probably gonna break up with her soon anyway. So, more importantly, how's your Mercedes doing?
She's running good. Yeah, since we got the new tires and a new mirror. Yeah, and a good gas cap and a nice air freshener. No, I'm gonna get it repainted soon.
Yeah. I got my BMW painted yellow the other day. It's a good color of mine, but I wouldn't recommend it for your car. You should probably go with green.
Oh, how's work?
It's work. I get paid. That's all that matters. How's yours?
Oh, the customers are really bad this time of year. But who cares? It's nothing to worry about, just as long as I make money.
Yeah, it was so much easier when we were kids.
Totally, dude. Oh, our moms did everything for us. Made sure we had lunch every day, always fixed our hair. There's no worries, no responsibility.
Yeah, those were the good old days.
Yeah, I like being a kid. Just think, we'll probably have some of our own someday.
Oh, no, not me. I only like kids when they're not my own.
Yeah, when do you like to settle down?
No, I like... No, I like my life the way it is right now. No worries, not much responsibility, and no one telling me what to do. And, see, my motto goes like this. You only have one life to live, so enjoy it, have fun, just hang out. So, what do you want to do? What do you want from your life?
Yeah, never really thought about that. I guess, you're young, you have lots of fun. You get older, you work, try to have fun. And then you get really old and die. I know. I don't know. Not thinking about it hasn't ever changed my life. So who cares? But you know, I've always wondered what happens after life.
I don't know. I try not to think about that.
Yeah, but maybe we should.
It's cool.
Yeah.
You're gonna sing? No, don't. Is that God loves people more than anything?
Oh my gosh!
And this is first semester. See, I used to sit next to Julie Elliott during the lectures. So, this is what happened one day. Ode to Julie. I sit here in lectures next to enchanting Julie as she continually lures me into her vicious trap. Like a black widow, she lurks, laughing at my boshous burps. Oh, that's funny, ho ho. And I begin, ha ha. Then she lunges forward, grasping me by the throat. I slowly lose that precious oxygen, and my release, and any release cannot be foreseen. Oh, for the love of humanity! Die, commie scum, she screams! Life passes before me in dreams, as the hatred beams from her eyes into my family. No goodbyes. Slowly I fade into oblivion, her still in her freaking sin. Oh well, I say it is all for I die. And one more. When I smile, I feel. When I smile, I feel very. When I smile, I feel very, very. When I smile, I feel very, very fat.
From one male-biased generation to the next. James Finn Garner, the author, has taken it upon himself, that's right, yet another man, to enlighten and liberate these classic bedtime stories and retell them in a way that is much more in keeping with the society in which we live today. Some person named Red Riding Hood who lived with her mother on the edge of a large wood. One day her mother asked if the deed was generous and helped engender a feeling of community. Furthermore, her grandmother was not sick, but rather was in full physical and mental health and was fully, however, was confident enough in her own budding sexuality that such obvious Freudian imagery did not intimidate her.
Oh my.
It's okay, that's all that's bad about this one.
No, wait, no.
I was just getting into character.
This is Julie Brasher, and I am Rebecca.
That's worse. That's clear. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Hi, sister.
Andrew has a New Age style religion, or
Basically pantheistic, relativistic.
Okay.
Fabulous.
No absolutes. Ooh, but I just made one. Go ahead.
Some people don't grasp that.
it's essential.
You get it. Let's just roll it.
I mean, you said a lot already, but what do you really believe?
Like what I've been telling you. Everything is like equal to myself. Nature is equal. To me, we are all, everything is like equal. Like nature, animals, the chairs, the tables, our feet, everything. That's why we care for everything, you know, in creation, that we can enjoy everything in creation.
Okay, so you're saying there's a creation. That means you have to say there's a creator, right?
Well, to me, yes. But okay, there is a creator, but I'm not quite sure of like what or who it is. But take for instance my church. There's Christians, there's Buddhists, there's Muslims, there's Hare Krishna, what have you. See, that's what's great about our church, is that we can believe in anything we want. You know, we're the ones that show really true love.
Wait a minute. There's a problem here. Okay, Muslims and Christians disagree on their most basic ideas, beliefs. How can they both be true?
Okay. See, to the Muslims, there's Allah. Okay? And to the Christians, there's Christ, who is like their God. Everyone like has their own heaven, and our beliefs, their own beliefs, you know? Like our beliefs, their own beliefs, everyone has their own. It's only what they make of it in their minds. You know? See, that's what, you know, well, what they make in their minds of where they'll go, that's where they'll go. You create your own. Like, okay, I believe that I'll go to a Christian heaven, so that's where I'll go. But like somebody else may believe that they'll go to, that this earth made perfect is heaven. So that's their heaven.
I'm going to Germany.
She's going to Germany, so that's like her heaven. You know, it's like you make what you want.
Okay, now if you're a Christian, you can't believe this. Because Christ himself said, I am the way, I am the truth, and I am the life. And no one can come to the Father except through me. Now if we say that we follow Christ, and you can't believe that anything else will work just as well as Christianity will, that doesn't make any sense.
But see, I also see a lot of different kinds of Christianity. You know, they've got like Catholic Christianity, they have Lutheran Christianity, like Protestant, whatnot. You know, like all these different beliefs. See, and I think this is just like another one of those. You know, and I don't look down on people who like believe in the Bible and all that, but I believe that there's more than one way.
Okay, now hang on. All these different kinds of Christianity that you're talking about, I mean, kinds of Christianity as you would call it, they all have central truths that they all agree upon. Like the Trinity, Jesus' life on earth, and his death to die for our sin, and his resurrection to give us new life with God. I mean, there's certain things about Christianity that is always considered truth, no matter which denomination you're in. It's like, you can't say that what you believe in is just another denomination, especially since you don't even believe that the Bible is true about these kind of things.
Yeah, but again, see, truth is what you make of it in your own mind, you know? If you believe that the Bible is true for you, then it's true. That's fine. Whatever. I'm not going to try to push my beliefs on you, you know? Your heaven, you believe that yours is a Christian, so your heaven will be with Jesus, right? But see, I don't necessarily have to believe that, you know? My ideas of what is true, of what heaven is like, are my own. It's just all a matter of what I believe. Does that make sense?
Okay, listen to yourself. You're saying that anything can be both true and not true at the same time. But it's just, it can't happen. If 2 and 2 is 4, to put it simply, and 2 and 2 cannot equal 5, and it cannot equal 6. I mean, you're saying everything's relative, right? I mean, everything's only true if you believe that it's true.
Well, yeah. But, okay, yeah.
Okay, I don't see how that can make any sense. If nothing is absolute, or nothing is always true, then relativism becomes an absolute. Let me explain. If you say something's only true because you believe it to be true, then that statement has just become truth for every single person.
What?
Okay. Like,
Okay.
for everyone this idea is true. Nothing can be just relative, because then it becomes an absolute. If you say that everything is relative, that's true for every person, and that's the same truth. It's absolute then. Do you understand that?
Well, kind of, but I don't know, it's still kind of confusing.
Okay, what about this? Forget that, and just say that you're right about all this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine, and you're fine. I'm fine because I'm going to my heaven with Christ, and you're going to your heaven, which you say is with Christ too. So, we're both okay in that sense, right?
Yeah, we believe what I
Okay.
believe, yeah.
Okay, now say you're wrong. I'm still going to heaven, but you are not. You're screwed.
Why not? I mean, why won't I go?
Look, I don't mean to like get in your face, but it really seems like what you're saying is just going around in circles and there's no conclusions to anything. I certainly don't know it like everything, but the fact that something must be true for everyone must exist. Now it's only a question of what is the truth. I found the truth is in Christ. He really is the best of any answer that you can have, and obviously the real truth has to be the best, or else the real truth wouldn't be God. Nothing can be greater than God.
You would say that's only true for you.
No, dude, it's true for everyone.
No. Well,
Okay, look. Find it. Okay. Like, say this coffee cup. Coffee cup is an elephant. No matter what you say, it's still a coffee cup. If you say it's an elephant, it's still a coffee cup. If God creates a truth, no matter what we say about it, it doesn't affect its truth.
okay. Okay, I hear what you're saying. But see, in this group, I've like really found what it is to have like true love, you know? Acceptance.
It says in the Bible that God is love. Perfect love. You see, you can't have perfect love without justice. In other words, the choices that you make, they have to have consequences, either good or bad. And if God truly loves, he has to say no to us concerning the things that are bad or dangerous for us. Sin will destroy us. And because of that, God sacrificed his son on the cross. And unless we accept Jesus Christ as our Savior, his punishment has to fall on us.
Okay. I still don't know if I believe all this. But are you saying I'm going to hell?
Yeah.
One time I was cutting timber over at Inchy, and about 8 o'clock one morning when I got there, I saw a girl picking nuts with her hair hanging down over her shoulders. Brown hair, and she had a good clean face.
Bought me a milkshake. So I would like to dedicate this poem to you, alright? This is to Andrew, and my friend wrote it, okay? Okay, and it goes like this. Roses are red, bags are plastic. You're not bad, and I'm fantastic. I'd like to read you a little bit that is really well known, but I'd like to read it in a bit of a different way, okay? It's a bit long, and I might get a bit bored of it halfway through, so please excuse me. And I've also never read it before, so also please excuse me, okay? To be or not to be, that, I believe, is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind, oh my word, to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles, and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep, no more, and by sleep to save we end the heartache and 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to.
Just thank you all for letting me coming here to Canada.
Yeah.
Thank you all for letting me come to Canada.
I think this is cool.
I think this is cool, eh?
And I have my faithful translator here.
Hey, hosers, I have my translator here, eh?
And I just want to share a small scripture with you.
Don't take off until I'm done sharing my scripture with you, eh?
Johannes var kledd i en kappe av kamel og hadde et lærbelt om livet. Og maten hans var gresshopper og vill honning.
John's clothes were made of camel hair. He had a leather belt around his waist, and his toque was made of 3-ply interwoven very gently. His food was locust, wild honey, and BC coconut beer.
Folk dro ut til ham fra hele Jerusalem og hele Israel landet ved Jordan.
What was that last word?
Jordan.
That's all. No, repeat underneath it again. My toque's too tight.
Folk drar ut til ham fra hele Jerusalem og hele det.
Okay. A bunch of hosers went out from Jerusalem, eh? And then the Americans and Mexicans came and joined them in the top of North America, eh?
De besøkte elven ved Jordan i det de bekjente sine synder.
Confessing their sins, the hosers were baptized by him in the Jordan River.
Men da han så at så mange fariseere som dere kom til ham for å bli døpt, sa han til dem, Ormingen, hvem har dere lært dere hvordan dere skal unnsette den kommende vredesdom?
For sure. But when he saw many of the Pharisees and Sadducees, he said to them, "You brood of hosers! Who warned you to flee from the coming wrath, eh?"
Fra den tid begynte Jesus å forkynne, vend om, for himmelriket er nær.
Repent, you hosers! The kingdom of God is near, eh?
And then?
Here, ready to set.
We can get rid of the old.
Oh, you can?
And robbers walked away as friends. And after just 10 seconds, they could come to laugh again. When sugar was the drug of choice, kindness had a voice. We grow up, and our little games turn into wars. And scores of people die. Oh, why do hearts grow cold as they grow older? Sure can't wait till I grow up. As we grow up, folks aren't as nice as they had been. So up go our defenses, and no one can come in. When this fear of pain gets out of hand, a cold front sweeps our land. The walls go up, and our little games turn into wars, and scores of people die. Oh, why do hearts grow cold as they grow older? I sure can't wait till I grow up. Sure can't wait till I grow up. And here we are, pretenders, and no one really sees situations unwind. Often are quite unkind. I'm just fine, 'cause the Father's not blind. Everything is in His time. I'm just fine, fine, fine. You know, I used to think that He was just a great, big, perfect me. But there's so much I have yet to learn. He's got the whole world in His hands, and it's all part of His plans. So why do you look so concerned? Situations unwind, often are quite unkind. I'm just fine, because the Father's not blind. And everything is in His time. And I'm just fine, fine, fine. Situations unwind, often are quite unkind. And I'm just fine, because the Father's not blind. Everything is in His time. And I'm just fine, fine, fine.
I love coffee, I love tea. I love a job and it loves me. Coffee and tea and a job and me. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup. I love Java, sweet and hot. Whoops, Mr. Bodo, I'm a coffee pot. Shoot me a pot and I'll pour me a shot. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup. So with me a pot, till the top to lot, and I'll cut a dot, well, I cut a dot. A sliced up onion and a raw one. Draw one. Waiter, waiter, percolator. I love coffee, I love tea. I love a job and it loves me. Coffee and tea and a job and me. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup. What's to be to soybeans? What's to be to cabbage and beans? You know that I'm not kidding about a bean. Unless it is a chili bean. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. I love sweet and hot. Whoops, Mr. Butter, the coffee pot. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I can give a cup of that stuff. Yes, I sleep with you. Take it slow, waiter, percolator, but I love coffee and tea. I love and it loves me. Coffee and tea and a job and me. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup. Boy. Meow, 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 meow,
gesagt hast. Aber was glaubst du eigentlich in Wirklichkeit?
Genau das, was ich dir schon immer zu erzählt habe. Dass eben alles einzigartig ist. Die Natur, die Tiere, wir, alles ist einzigartig. Und das ist auch der Grund, warum wir auf die Schöpfung Acht geben müssen, um sie genießen zu können.
Jetzt hast du gerade von einer Schöpfung gesprochen. Da muss es doch auch einen Schöpfer geben, oder?
Ja, für mich schon. Es gibt einen Schöpfer. Ich bin mir nicht so ganz sicher, was das ist, aber lass mich dir ein Beispiel bringen. In unserer Kirche gibt es Christen, Buddhisten, Muslime und alle möglichen anderen. Und das finde ich so wunderbar, dass wir glauben können, was wir wollen.
Warte mal. Gibt es da nicht Probleme? Christen und Muslime, die glauben doch total anders. Wie können da beide Glaubensrichtungen wahr sein?
Ach, na, hör mal. Muslime haben Allah, Christen haben Jesus als ihren Gott. Jeder hat seinen eigenen Himmel, jeder seinen eigenen Glauben. Und nur das, was du dir in deinem Kopf zusammenreimst, das zählt letztendlich. Ich meine, ich glaube an den Himmel der Christen und darum gehe ich auch irgendwann mal dahin. Aber ein anderer glaubt halt, dass diese Erde, die mal perfekt sein wird, sein Himmel ist. Du glaubst einfach, was du willst.
Wenn du Christ bist, wie kannst du daran überhaupt nicht glauben? Jesus selbst hat gesagt, ich bin der Weg, die Wahrheit und das Leben und niemand kommt zum Vater denn durch mich. Also ist Jesus der einzige Weg. Dann macht es keinen Sinn, wenn du sagst, alle Glaubensrichtungen sind gleichwertig.
Aber siehst du, ich sehe auch im Christentum die vielen verschiedenen Seiten. Ich meine, gibt es Katholiken, Protestanten, Freikirchen und irgendwo dich selber mit deinem kirchlichen Glauben. Alle diese verschiedenen Glaubensrichtungen. Und ich glaube halt, es kann genauso gut was anderes geben. Ich meine, ich schaue wirklich nicht auf die Leute runter, die Bibel lesen und an all das glauben und so, aber ich glaube halt doch, dass es verschiedene Wege geben kann.
All diese verschiedenen Arten des Christentums, die haben eine gemeinsame Wahrheit, der sie alle zustimmen. Und dazu gehört die Dreieinigkeit und Jesu Leben hier auf der Erde. Er ist gestorben und auferstanden, damit wir ein ewiges Leben haben können. Da gibt es bestimmte Dinge im Christentum, die einfach immer wahr sind, egal zu welcher Konfession du gehörst. Du kannst nicht einfach sagen, dass dein Glaube eine andere Konfession ist, besonders wenn du nicht an diese biblische Wahrheit glaubst.
Aber die Wahrheit ist nur das, was du dir in deinen Gedanken zusammenreimst. Wenn du glaubst, dass die Bibel die Wahrheit ist es okay für dich. Und deine Ewigkeit wird dann bei Jesus sein. Aber ich muss das nicht glauben. Meine Vorstellungen von Wahrheit und Ewigkeit sind anders. Und sie sind immer noch wahr genug.
Weißt du, was du gerade gesagt hast? Dass beides zur selben Zeit falsch oder wahr sein kann. Das geht aber nicht. Wenn 2 plus 2 4 ist, dann kann es nicht 5 oder 6 sein. Du sagst, dass alles relativ ist. Dass alles nur wahr ist, wenn du glaubst, dass es wahr ist?
Ja.
Ich verstehe aber nicht, wo der Sinn der Sache ist. Du sagst, dass es nichts Absolutes gibt. Dann machst du das Relative zum Absoluten. Okay, ich erkläre dir das mal. Wenn du sagst, dass etwas nur wahr ist, wenn du glaubst, dass es wahr ist, dann wird diese Feststellung für jeden zur Wahrheit.
Wie war das?
Wenn du sagst, dass etwas nur wahr ist, wenn du glaubst, dass es wahr ist, dann wird diese Feststellung für jeden zur Wahrheit. Nichts kann jeweils nur relativ sein, sonst wird es absolut. Hast du das verstanden?
Ich glaube schon, ja. Aber das Ganze ist ein bisschen konfus.
Okay, versuchen wir es mal anders. Sagen wir mal, dass du mit all dem Recht hast. Dann hätten wir beide Recht und wir würden beide in verschiedene Himmel gehen.
Ja, okay.
Sagen wir mal, dass ich Recht habe und du im Unrecht bist. Ich habe es dann gut, aber du bist dann in Schwierigkeiten. Ich komme immer noch in den Himmel, aber du nicht.
Und warum nicht?
Ich möchte dich nicht damit verletzen, aber es sieht wirklich so aus, als ob alles, was du sagst, sich im Kreise dreht und nie zum Ergebnis kommt. Ich weiß bestimmt nicht alles, aber dass es eine Wahrheit geben muss, die für alle wahr ist, muss existieren. Jetzt bleibt nur noch die Frage, was diese Wahrheit ist. Und ich habe diese Wahrheit in Jesus Christus gefunden. Er ist wirklich die beste aller Möglichkeiten. die echte Wahrheit muss wohl die beste sein, sonst wäre sie nicht Gott. Und nichts kann größer als Gott sein.
Aber das ist doch nur für dich wahr.
Nein, das ist für jeden wahr. Genauso wie diese Kaffeetasse. Wenn ich sage, dass diese Kaffeetasse ein Elefant ist sie trotzdem eine Kaffeetasse. Und nichts, was ich sage, kann was daran ändern. Wenn Gott die Wahrheit geschaffen hat, dann kann nichts, was ich darüber sage, diese Wahrheit verändern.
Okay, ich verstehe schon, was du sagen willst. Aber weißt du, in meiner Gruppe habe ich auch entdeckt, was Liebe wirklich ist.
In der Bibel steht, dass Gott die Liebe ist. Die perfekte Liebe. Weißt du, ohne Gerechtigkeit kannst du keine perfekte Liebe haben. Anders gesagt, die Entscheidungen, die du triffst, die müssen entweder gute oder schlechte Konsequenzen haben. Wenn Gott uns wirklich liebt, muss er Nein zu uns sagen können in Bezug auf Dinge, die für uns gefährlich sind. Ja? Und das ist, was wir als Sünde bezeichnen. Die Sünde wird uns zerstören. Aber Gott hat seinen Sohn für uns am Kreuz geopfert. Wenn wir Jesus Christus nicht als unseren Retter annehmen, dann fällt die Strafe uns.
Ich kann nicht so ganz an all das glauben, was du sagst. Aber würde das bedeuten für mich, dass ich dann in die Hölle komme?
Ja.
Wissen Sie, manchmal überlege ich mir, wie ich gerade in dieser Situation reagieren würde, wenn das jemand zu mir sagen würde. Denn normalerweise glaube ich nur das, was ich sehen und anfassen kann. Aber manchmal denke ich mir, da müsste noch mehr sein. Und wenn das wahr ist, was dieses Mädchen ihnen erzählt hat, dass Jesus der einzige Weg ist, der einzige Weg, dann möchte ich das nicht verpassen.
Okay, I'm going to do some yo-yo tricks for you guys tonight.
Ich möchte ein paar Jojo-Tricks machen für euch heute Abend.
Yeah, and this trick is the sleeper.
Das ist der Schläfer.
This trick is called walk the dog.
Das ist ein laufender Hund.
This trick is called around the world.
Jetzt geht's rund um die Welt.
This next trick is called rock the cradle.
Jetzt kommt eine Babyschaukel.
Rock the cradle, cha cha cha.
Jetzt kommt eine Cha-Cha-Cha-Babyschaukel.
Nichts noch. This trick is called the flying saucer.
Die fliegende Untertasse.
And my last trick, no wait, one more trick. This is the Texas Star.
Der Stern von Texas.
called the Skyrockets.
Die Weltraumrakete.
Okay, I guess I learned to yo-yo when I was 13 years old.
Als ich 13 Jahre alt war, habe ich gelernt, Jojo zu spielen.
And I couldn't really learn it unless I wanted to spend time with it.
Und ich konnte es erst dann lernen, nachdem ich sehr viel Zeit daran investiert habe.
I became a Christian when I was 12 years old.
Ich bin Christ geworden, als ich 12 Jahre alt war.
But I didn't start walking with God
Ich bin also nicht mit Gott weiter in meinem Glauben vorwärts gegangen,
until I was 19.
bis ich 19 Jahre alt war.
I wanted God to do everything without me doing anything.
Ich wollte, dass Gott alles mit mir macht, ohne dass ich irgendwas mache.
But I realized I had to spend time with Him.
Aber ich habe jetzt erkannt, dass ich Zeit mit ihm verbringen muss.
And it was hard to spend time with Him because
es ist schwer, Zeit mit ihm zu verbringen.
I couldn't see Him.
Weil ich ihn halt nicht sehe.
Hard to spend time with someone you can't see.
Ja, es ist halt ein bisschen schwierig, mit jemandem Zeit zu verbringen, den man nicht sieht.
But He said, believe and you will see.
Aber er sagte halt, glaube und du wirst sehen.
I believed and I realized how much love He had for me.
Und ich glaubte das und ich erkannte, wie viel Liebe er für mich hat.
Tonight I brought some friends with me.
Und diesen Abend habe ich noch ein paar Freunde mitgebracht.
And we like to sing.
Und wir wollen halt ein Lied singen, 2 Lieder.
And we're going to sing a song called What We Like About Jesus.
Jetzt geht halt ein Lied, das darum geht, was wir an Jesus lieben oder gern haben.
It's called What I Like About You.
Was ich an dir gern habe.
And we have another song too.
Und das zweite Lied
Only You.
heißt Only You, also nur du.
Jesus me deeply more than I understand. Only you. With the words you spoke the heavens into place, scattered stars and gave the earth its praise. What is man that you should touch him with your grace? And who am I, oh God, that you should know my name? Only you shake the mountain. Only you can calm the ocean. Only you can move the heavens in the palm of your hand. Only you can look inside me. Only you can purify me. Only you still loves me deeply more than I understand. Only you.
Ja, du, das hat mich echt fasziniert. Um was ging es bei denen denn eigentlich?
Wie bei wem?
Na, bei dieser Gruppe, die da gerade eben gesungen hat. 2 von denen kenne ich schon seit ungefähr einem Jahr. Und ich habe einfach gemerkt, dass die anders sind. Die haben so eine Ausstrahlung, die ich vorher nie gesehen habe.
Ja. Woher kennst du denn die so gut? Hast du denn die schon öfters getroffen?
Naja, eigentlich kenne ich sie mehr aus der Ferne. Sie gehen nicht zur selben Schule wie ich. Und ich habe sie halt ab und zu mal in der Stadt getroffen, dann grüßen wir uns halt. Und jetzt halt nicht bei Freunden. Und wenn ich ganz ehrlich bin, ich habe sie halt schon seit einer Weile beobachtet und ich habe gemerkt, dass ihr Verhalten anders ist. Zum Beispiel kann es sein, dass sie 50 Mark auf der Straße finden. Ja, die bringen sie gleich zum nächsten Fundbüro, anstatt sie nur einen Gedanken daran verschwenden, die vielleicht selbst in die Tasche zu stecken.
Wie, sind das Christen?
Genau, das ist es. Ich bin mir sicher, dass es Christen sind.
Wie, was meinst du mit genau das ist es?
Na, ich war auch mal Christ.
Mhm. Du warst auch mal Christ? Wie meinst du denn das? Ich meine, ich bin selbst Christ und du sagst, du bist Christ gewesen. Was ist denn passiert?
Christian hat bei mir nie funktioniert. Es hat mir einfach nichts gebracht. Natürlich war ich am Anfang begeistert. Ich habe allen von Jesus erzählt. Ich habe mein Bestes versucht. Aber als ich dann die Schule gewechselt
Und wir haben eins im Gemeinsamen, das ist Jesus Christus, Gottes Sohn. Und darüber wollen wir nicht. Boden unter den Füßen fühlst, dann kannst du echt zum Kreuz von Jesus kommen und er kann dein Leben neu machen, er kann dir volles neues Leben geben.
Natascha, was ist denn los mit dir? Stimmt etwas nicht?
Hey, daheim ist es so übel.
Hast du dich etwa wieder einmal mit deiner Mutter gestritten?
Wenn es nur das wäre. Die schicken mich jetzt von daheim weg.
Was?
Die schicken mich jetzt von daheim weg. Das heißt, ich werde im nächsten Schuljahr woanders sein.
Aber das ist ja furchtbar. Aber du streitest dich doch ständig mit deiner Mutter. Ich bin mir sicher, dass sie das nicht ernst meinte.
Hey, ich sag's dir, die sind sich 100% sicher mit ihrer Entscheidung. Das war nicht nur ein Streit von vielen. Du weißt doch, dass ich immer auf diese Partys gegangen bin und mich betrunken habe.
Solange es noch Zeit gibt, werde ich dir nicht singen. Werde ich noch einen Film haben. one more song for you. As long as there is time and one breath left in me, there will always be one more song for you. And as long as there is room for one more voice of praise and a need for a word of love and truth to help my brother through, there'll be one more song for you. You were there with your songs of laughter, words of hope for my fears. But what are songs when no one will sing them? What are words when no one hears? There were times life became a question when I asked, no one knew, till I found the answer in you. So as long as there is time and one breath left in me, there will always be one more song for you. And as long as there is room for one more voice of praise and a need for a word of love and truth to help my brother through, there'll be one more song for you. Love is in the air around me, hope abounds everywhere. Living life in the arms of Jesus, learning how to really care. Every day is filled with purpose, all the old is made new, and I know I owe it all to you. So as long as there is time and one breath left in me, there will always be one more song for you. And as long as there is room for one more voice of praise and a need for a word of love and truth to help my brother through, there'll be one more song for you. There will always be another song for you.
Ja, also ich fand es ja einen ganz interessanten Abend. Und ich denke, meine Gäste haben sich auch wohlgefühlt und haben sie den Gesprächen zugehört. Es ging ja angefangen von Freundschaft, Autos, dann wie man Freude finden kann im Leben und letztlich, dass Jesus der Einzige ist.
And the last conversation that you heard was about something that really happened in my life.
Und das letzte Gespräch, das Sie da gesehen haben, das war über das, was mir wirklich passiert ist in meinem Leben.
A few years ago, I was sent away to a Christian boarding school.
Tatsächlich bin ich vor einigen Jahren auf ein christliches Internat geschickt worden.
And I hated it at the time.
Und ich habe es zu dieser Zeit wirklich gehasst.
But when I look back, I'm so thankful that it happened.
Aber jetzt, wo ich zurückgucke, bin ich sehr froh darüber, dass es so gekommen ist.
Because it was at that school that Jesus Christ made a difference in my life.
Denn in dieser Schule hat Jesus wirklich viele Veränderungen geschaffen in meinem Leben.
It was there that I experienced Christ's love and forgiveness.
Dort habe ich Gottes Liebe und Vergebung erfahren.
And it was Christ that made me feel accepted in a way that I never felt before.
Und dort hat mir Jesus gezeigt, dass ich wirklich akzeptiert bin, so akzeptiert, wie ich davor noch nie war.
I saw such a difference in all the other students there.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
hungry.
so
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, totally, dude.
My grandma's cookies right here, man. Chocolate chip.
Oh my gosh.
Really good.
So amazing taste.
Someone stole my other cookies.
Oh man, come on. And Tim, talk something.
No.
Come on.
Hey, how many couple 3 times are you really up?
No, I'm not. He's more mad at. He's
Go
more
away.
mad at you and John than anybody else. That's good.
Who is Mark's black guy?
Oh man.
Yeah. Tafari, you stink.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hey.
Elaborate.
Nathan.
Pearl
How you
Jam?
doing? How you doing, Nathan?
Good.
You want to listen
That's
to
good.
Christian's Pearl Jam?
I would. I'm going to bed, so I would like to listen to.
Yeah, listen to man.
I'd like to listen to
What
Joshua.
does that do for you?
I'm
man?
gonna sing
Protects my
about
lens.
you.
Okay. Does it
Do you want to
narrow
share
your
this
field of
tonight? You want to listen to
vision?
Joshua Tree too? Okay,
Nope.
Steak.
No, I need to
Yeah, some more.
Do that.
Gosh.
Which bed's mine?
Hey.
No, Nick! 9! 9!
Different bed!
No!
Hey, Nathan.
Don't destroy other things.
My video.
Yeah, it's us.
I'm sleeping here tonight.
Oh man.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh man.
Hey.
Stop looking at me. Don't kill him.
I'll kill him!
I think he's dead.
God.
Kill that dude. Kill him. Killed.
My gosh.
Kill him.
Glasses.
Oh man.
No glasses. Glasses.
Glasses.
What I like about you.
Joe, I tried to stop them. Joe, I tried to stop them, Joe. Look what they did to me.
I like that.
So Becky said that in a few minutes there will be a check.
Room check. Yeah, room check tomorrow.
A check
Room check.
in a few minutes.
For
Yeah.
what?
Few minutes.
In a few minutes,
Why
yes.
would there be a room check?
I thought they were doing it tomorrow.
I don't know.
Why would there be a room
Who
check?
told you this?
Becky,
No woman is allowed in this room.
Let's do the road check, man.
No woman is allowed in this room. Therefore, woman is a woman.
Oh, yeah, I'm sleeping here.
Hey man.
Take that then.
Hey, Liz, you better put your bed together.
What are you looking at, boy?
Daryl.
What do you want to know and what do you want to see?
This is the day we've been waiting for. Room 111. See? And we had a room check today. Come over here. Let's just see what it was. Oh my gosh. Holy cow! Holy cow, look at this. Man, you should see this last.
Floors. Beautiful. No shoes.
Holy cow. No way, this is so right. Hey, Miriam. Show me your man, I want to see your man. I want to see him, where is he?
He'll come soon, Nathan.
He'll come soon, Nate.
Meine Lieben.
It's the news, bro, it's your news.
Miriam, why are you turning so red?
How many verses have you memorized since you've been here? We would call it a lot, but you're speaking relationally, or you're speaking relatively. A lot compared to nothing. A lot compared to little. In other words, how much did you memorize before you came? Be honest. Very little? Hardly any at all. And now when you're forced to memorize, it's called a lot. But a lot in relationship to zero is not a lot. It's all relative. So, okay, so when I mention certain points here, some of my points I'm going to say deliberately to provoke your thought, and hopefully you're awake enough to let yourself be provoked into thinking.
Isn't the truth always the truth? Always stays the same?
Yes, but your statement has nothing to do with my growing in an acquisition next year. By change meaning, hopefully there'll be more depth, more understanding, a broader grasp.
See, I have a new one. Look at this. Is the honeycomb open? No.
Your hair. No, I don't like it all.
Holy cow.
What is it?
Well, first it's blue.
That's green.
No, and then it's just big. Because, see, this thing on my head just makes it huge. So the more I play with it, the more it gets.
Watch out for the confirmation girls. I don't want them to get a wrong impression of.
There is no confirmation.
I mean, a correct impression of what Christians are like. Becky! Fine, Laban.
Oh my gosh, dude. What are you doing? What's up? Let me do that tonight.
There's a black.
Shut up.
That's better. Okay, let me go.
Oh my goodness.
Look at Nick.
Shut up.
What are you doing?
Superman!
Look out, there's Todd! Todd, quick, scatter! Scatter! I can say it there. Hey, not me!
I'm sorry.
My God.
How many American pennies is this worth?
Nothing! No
It
pennies.
About
I'm gonna... 10% of a
10
penny.
penny.
10 penny.
10%.
Big old honking coins worth 10 penny.
non, 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 jamais ne passera. La parole de Dieu jamais ne passera. Non, 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 jamais ne passera. La parole de Dieu jamais ne passera. Pourquoi s'attacher aux choses qui passeront et ne pas s'attacher aux choses de Dieu vivant? Oh non, 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 jamais ne passera. La parole de Dieu jamais ne passera. Chantez le roi terre. Oh non, non, jamais ne passera. La parole de Dieu jamais ne passera. C'est toi qui passera. La parole de Dieu jamais ne passera. Jamais ne passera. La parole de Dieu jamais ne passera. Pourquoi s'attacher aux choses qui passeront et ne pas s'attacher aux choses du Dieu vivant? La parole de Dieu jamais ne passera. Non, non, jamais ne passera. La parole de Dieu jamais ne passera. Jésus-Christ vit, il vit à jamais. Pourquoi s'attacher aux choses du passeront? Non, 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 jamais ne passera. La parole de Dieu jamais ne passera.
Come on, man!
Tell her to piss on.
What did you say about kissing?
Busty, we're screwed.
Tell her to piss. That was a good line, yeah.
Take off.
What are you doing,
Go to the
Prince?
bathroom.
And that
When
she
you're
was.
pissed off, it means you're really angry.
I said, well, I want to tell her to piss back on.
Janka. Daniela. Is that your
that's-
also Daniela?
Oh my goodness. And
What did they say?
I couldn't.
I think that Daniela was.
What do you guys doing?
We're tricking Giuseppe to thinking he folded his own clothes.
Okay, now we're here now.
Okay, careful.
Careful.
Wrinkle.
Ooh.
Is it going over? Okay. He'll never know that we folded it for him. Oh, did he pee his bed? Okay, that's the hard part. He does it in multiples, doesn't he?
Yeah. We gotta do it once like that. And then all over. Watch.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I think we got a little bit more over in this side. Let's make it. There we go.
Okay, and then we turn it. Take that part. No.
Ooh. It's not totally centered, but maybe
It's
he won't.
totally. Maybe not. He will.
Yeah, we'll put the watch over here, like.
Yeah, so you can see the sunset. Yeah.
Oh yeah. There we go. He'll never know. Ooh, he's dusted. Oh my goodness, you're gonna bust it. Perfect. Good. Good. You'll never.
I have no time to lose.
To lose?
Yes.
He's gonna bring his big dictionary with him. He's waiting down the whole van.
Giuseppe?
Go!
You're on my team,
Go,
right?
Giuseppe!
Yes.
Oh, but you're not going to be there for church. That hill that we have to go up for church, we're not going to make it if you bring it.
I know.
Or else you might make it if he brings it, depending on the snow tires.
Thank you for the information.
No problem.
I don't know what else to bring. I think I'd rather.
What we do is we'll tie a rope to it
Giuseppe.
and throw it in front of the truck, and then it'll be an anchor to pull it up.
Giuseppe, are you gonna bring us letter?
I think so.
Is it folded really well to fit in your suitcase?
I don't know.
Check it. Checking, Joe?
Check the sweater. Make sure it's folded into Joe standards.
Does it pass your standard?
See, you didn't notice anything was wrong. No, we don't got all day.
We have no time to lose.
No time to lose.
Lunch.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he hasn't noticed yet.
All right. And as they are going to outreach, they're going to perform a wonderful work for the Lord. So we really have to pray for them as we are back, and the Lord will use them whilst they are there.
All right, put your hands up! Put your hands up! Secret Service! Trying to...
Anybody find the bus to the Tabernacle? I was supposed to go walk in it today, but none of the bus drivers knew what I was talking about.
Go back 2,000 years ago, okay?
You better grow some hair.
Yeah, inside is good. On fire.
Wo ist der Ersatzschlüssel vom Mercedes-Bus? Hast du da einen in dem Kistchen?
That's right.
Nein.
I agree completely with that statement. Tschüss, Junge.
Snowing, huh?
When you talk about no offence, you mean every offence by it?
I sit next to you.
Okay.
Hi, Nathan.
Aber die essen irgendwie
Christina!
The when? Earth for chocolate chips actually Google.
See you later, Nathan.
You only want because my food.
Spiffy driving mode.
You could slip in the
Won't take very long, she said. I'm cold.
Alright, we got here. I don't know where they're going, but... Rock and roll, boys and girls.
What are you doing? No, man.
Sam and Joan are missionaries in Italy. They come from the United States originally and have been ministering now in Italy
16 years.
16 years. Okay?
Wow, that's a lot.
I have asked them. Joy he has trouble, sometimes just a word in Italian comes out, sort of like me with German, then you have to translate. Okay? Or the motions, whatever, you know.
Outreach time and you come back tired. That's acceptable. Let me tell you a little bit about ourselves. By the way, who was out on outreach last night? Oh, you can't sleep with it. Too many people going. Let us tell you a little bit about ourselves. My wife and I, as Scott has said, have served in Italy for 16 years. It's a long time to be serving in a country like Italy. Italy has been called the graveyard of missionaries.
You might be wondering what I was doing at a discotheque, meeting somebody like Sam. You have to remember the time that all of this took place. You know, the 70s styles are coming in, and it looks kind of funny to everybody outside of that time period, but he looked normal in those days. I was raised in a family that was mixed, religiously speaking. My father, from the time that I can remember, was an atheist. He's a very intelligent man. He had decided as a young man to pursue the knowledge of God, and he started to read everything that he could get his hands on all of the religions of the world, theology books, and he talked with anyone that he met who was a religious person. And by the time I was born, my father had dismissed by any religious group that their system of theology worked. And so he was empty, and he was looking for truth and some kind of value in life. My mother, on the other hand, had been raised
proclaiming, witnessing, and serving grow. One problem is
So how what are we going to pray for today? don't need it?
My mom.
It was from like.
Yep.
That's when y'all know, because you just said something.
Really trusting you. So that they can withstand the hard times with each other. Lord, there's so many needs in our country, and you know each and this time. And thank you for that country. In your name I pray. Amen.
Stai sentendo cosa è successo?
Ma io ci sono, ho visto, no, non è
sono d'accordo.
io sto dicendo che, ma dai, lasciami pace, ma sto parlando. Cosa stai dicendo? Stai detto, sto parlando io, ok?
Ok, comincia tu.
Ok. He said, okay, you start.
Io penso che ci troviamo in un brutto posto.
No.
Beh. Ok,
There are also certain things, like in Naples, if the person who's taking the initiative in talking, the other person has to stand with their hands behind their back. Okay, so he's talking, then when it's my turn to talk, he's got to stand like that, and I can use my hands. Italians use their hands, okay. So, and there are certain things that every time you come in to a meeting hall, you always greet with a kiss. Okay. You greet like this. Ciao. And then Major Thomas was down in Italy. I took him to a very conservative Brethren assembly where everybody greets with a kiss. Well, I forgot that it's natural for me. I go into a church, we greet everybody with a kiss. So I went to meet my friends and talk to them, and I left Major by the door. They were standing at the door when everybody was coming in. And everybody, oh, buongiorno, and kiss him. Well, after about 5 people, he was up against the wall like this. I think the pasta's ready. That's it.
No problem.
No problem.
Oh, look at that sucker.
You gonna eat the bread with the meat? Go get it, Nathan!
Nathan,
Joya,
meeting.
Nathan,
What?
get your butts in here. Yeah, but
Woman in this four-man team have the privilege to thank you first of all. You can spend this evening with you. We are very excited to be here, especially Ronnie, who was sharing a lot out of his time this year with the torchbearers. We are excited that we can present.
Okay. I'm a bit taller. My name is Arnold Kleber. I come from Germany, right? I live about 6 hours from here, or 7 in Bielefeld. But actually, I'm born in South America, in Uruguay.
I'm from the Netherlands. I joined OM in September '92. Then I went off to the Doulas until November '94. Then I was grateful to go home for 6 months. At the moment, I'm serving with the Team Greater Europe. You all have those folders, so I don't need to tell you anything about it anymore, I hope. And I'll be staying there until September this year.
Almost Switzerland. Before I went to the ship loggers 2 years ago, we played a game with my friends, and one question this game was, what do you like, what don't you like, what do you hate most in housekeeping, in housework?
On the team, my name is Rodney. As you heard, I come from one of the most peaceful cities on earth. I'm from Belfast, and we love one another there. I've been with OM for 7 years. I was working with OM for 2 years in Austria, doing mime and drama, sketchboard, and basically trying to cope in German, which I think I've done quite well. England, so we're quite a confused family at the moment. We don't know what country we're from. That's a bit about me. And as we're told, I spent 1 year in England at Portsmouth School in 1988, 1989, and it was a great year for me. We'll just get ready. Okay. Mission. What is your idea of a mission field? What is your idea of a missionary? I'm sure you've been asked that. I'm sure you will be asked that continually. Someone once told me, and I found it very interesting, something that hasn't ever left me, is a mission field, said Rodney, a mission field is someone without Christ in their heart. A missionary is someone with Christ in their heart. And that really stuck with me, that geography is not necessarily all important. God sometimes takes us from one country to another, but a mission field where God is concerned is to do with someone's relationship with Him. And I have found that through missions, something always happens to me. I do missions all up and down the UK. I can do anything up to 25 missions in 1 year. And so I'm quite busy, and I find that through missions, something always happens to me. And it's a bit like, well, I suppose you could say it's a bit like these records. They're black, they're not real records, because we don't have records anymore, we see these. Okay, but these are records, and they're a bit like these. And of course, you always have a record sleeve. Now, I've only got the one, and there's the records. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all three in here. I'll try not to scratch them, because the team likes to listen to something in the van as we travel. Okay? We'll just put them in there. And as I said, something always happens to me. I find that if I work in missions, there is a change that happens within my life. By that I mean a change that the Lord brings me that bit closer to Him. I change from where I was to a place where He wants me to be. I change in my attitude towards Him. Something else happens, and I find it really interesting, is that not only do I change in that the Lord speaks, this is something I would like to change in your life, but He uses my teammates to change me, and that can be the hardest part in your life. To have your teammates say, "Oh, this is wrong in your life, you need to change, brother." And that can be quite difficult. But the Lord does use your teammates. And others use my teammates to help me get closer to Him. But He does indeed save many lives. He does a work through missions that is unbelievable. Take
very much, Ronnie. Maybe a question to inform us. Who of you has already finished his study? Yeah? Who has a profession? All right. I myself, I'm in the...
Okay. As I said already, I'm born in South America, and I'm just not that. I'm also born in a Christian family. And I don't know if it's something special for you or not, but for me it's quite normal. Since I can actually remember, I went to church. And my own family, we are many people actually in my family, we are together, we are all 15. And since this time, I can remember, I went to church. It's something in my teenager years. I was quite a rebellious type of person.
I can't believe it. I think this table looks very heavy.
Looks solid.
5 minutes. We are supposed to carry this table out here.
There?
Oh,
Man,
how shall we do that?
I don't know. I really don't know. Man, I have these back problems all the time.
Arnold, I don't know. I think we have really seriously to think about this.
Why me? That's a good idea. We need to think about it.
Let's think about it.
Can't you lift it up and...
I mean, everybody tells me I'm a strong woman, but that's too heavy. Arnold, don't you think you could do that alone by yourself?
Well, there's this guy in the TV, has the same name like me, but I'm not...
I really think you could need some help here.
Really, that would be nice. That would be great, really, that's a good idea. Oh, man, oh, wow. Hello! How are you?
Hi.
Hello.
Let's ask him.
That's the idea.
Hey, hello. Hi. Maybe you have a little bit of time for us. We have a problem and we really would need your help. Maybe you can give us a hand.
Yeah.
I'm good at problems.
Can you please push this table over there?
You want me to push it
But
over there?
You must
Yeah.
understand, we want to practice teamwork, you know?
Teamwork.
Yeah.
Also,
Something is very important by all what you do. Don't feel alone.
yeah,
Okay?
we do it together.
We motivate you.
Okay.
Okay, we count to 3.
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Push!
Push!
You get
No,
it!
come on, come on!
Oh.
Disappointment. Why people always disappoint?
You really look like somebody with strong arms.
Maybe you didn't got a good breakfast this morning.
Any good ideas, man? Come on.
Yeah, maybe you can pull it over there.
Yeah, exactly. Try
Oh,
that.
that's it.
Yes, but no, remember, we do it all together.
The teamwork.
Again,
The
don't
teamwork.
feel
Yes.
alone.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, we count to 3 again.
Right?
Okay? 1, 2, 3. Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Man, that's this incredible disappointment.
Hey, maybe we need somebody more suitable for this job.
Hey,
Somebody
wait,
strong.
I got an idea. What? You go under the table.
Under!
That's good.
And you lift it up.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a trial.
Okay.
It's a trial. Don't feel alone again. Don't.
Okay.
We count to 3, okay?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Go, go, go! Go!
I think he broke down.
Something was moving.
That was me. He moved.
I think he's really weak, Arnold.
But
Bad back?
really? Man,
I can't believe that.
man,
I think you would.
so disappointed.
Hey, look at this. Somebody else is coming.
Hey, it looks also quite strong.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh.
How are you?
We'd like to get this table over there.
And you know, we have here this guy, and we really thought he could be of help for us.
So you want me to help?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Maybe you can
No
do
problem.
both.
No problem. I got a wonderful idea. Get off the table.
That's a new idea. Wow.
No, all off the table. We sleep later. Now we all grab the table.
Yeah! That's not the idea?
Well, it is the idea to all grab the table, but if we all grab it at a different corner.
Hey, that's even a better idea.
Why didn't we come up with this idea?
Because you're German.
So true.
Count to three. Okay, we just move it.
Okay, let's go.
1, 2, 3. Ah! Oh! We have to move it that way. If we're going to move it, we have to all move the same direction.
That way.
You know, we can't tear this table apart. We want to keep it as one table. You know, people need to eat it.
Okay.
You know? Here we go.
Why not?
1, 2, 3.
Of OM. That's the working place of OM. Upside down. Yeah, sometimes it looks upside down. All right now?
Actually, it's more emphatic.
All right. And actually, OM of you are looking out for possibilities for short-term campaigns, some weeks, some months, and around.
Evangelistic campaign happening every year, and this year they have actually in total. You more horror stories than you know, to us they are horror stories. You know.
Real bad. Such is his trust, but I'm not going to do that. I have here something a bit more bigger because it's